All right, welcome back to the Marketing Mindset. We love doing these for you as a way to kind of share things happening in the marketing world and things that we're thinking about here at AgencySparks. So this week's episode is all about simplicity in marketing. So we're going to talk about simplicity in marketing. To recap some of our past episodes really quickly, we did marketing tools, we did the perfect marketing brief, we did measurement, agency-client relationship, creativity and inspiration, building great teams, empathy in marketing, brand voice and tone, why big brands are choosing small agencies was last week, and that's a big one for us. And then this most recent one is about simplicity in marketing. So, of course, you can see past episodes by going to youtube.com/AgencySparks, and also you can go to our Facebook page and see them there. Just a quick quote to set the stage. E.B. White said, "Use the smallest word that does the job." And so I think that tells you something about simplicity in the marketing world. We all want to boil down ideas into their simplest form for marketing. So why should we simplify the message? Media is thrown at consumers from every possible angle, and so it's hard to break through the clutter. Online is cluttered, offline is cluttered, and there's constant barrage of messaging, and everybody's trying to outdo each other with the biggest, boldest, brightest statement. Because every brand is trying to stand out, no one is actually breaking through the clutter. And so while it's exciting to brainstorm this complex masterpiece of an idea, sometimes the simplest ideas resonate the most. And so we've used a little acronym to help you think through simplicity, and it's S.U.P, S.U.P. The S stands for selective, the U stands for understanding, and the P stands for purposeful. So in terms of being selective, customers are selective, and so you need to be selective about what you're using as your message. Only sharing information that's really relatable and helpful and digestible to the customer. And of course, when it comes to writing, you want to pick a very specific, prescriptive, purposeful set of words. You want to use active voice, not passive voice. You want to vary the sentence length but also think about pithy, quick sentences. And then editing and re-editing and constantly re-editing and editing again and editing and editing. Rome wasn't built in a day, and great content wasn't built in a day either. And so pick apart the writing and make sure that the message is super clear. The U, understandable. Simple messages are believable and easy to understand. And our job as marketers is to relieve the stress of the consumer's day-to-day. And they've got so many options that you want to make things super understandable so that they're not overwhelmed. And want to make sure you address the audience at a grade level. Great authors are the ones that can express a complex thought simply. And that's what Kurt Vonnegut wrote about Shakespeare and writing like in a childlike manner. It uses less brain power to understand a simple message, and also it opens up the message to a larger audience if it's on a simpler grade level. And then the P in the S.U.P is purposeful. So everything a marketer does needs to create value and not overload the customer with too much stimulation. And so you need to be super purposeful by listening and observing and responding to what the customer wants, telling a story with an objective, no need to be really flashy, and then providing only the best content and advice and kind of quick updates. Quick updates are preferred. Consumers are constantly busy and on the go. And so there was a Forbes article that said 16% of website visitors read every word on a page, while 79% of users scan the page for relevant content. So save the consumer time, and remember that it's helpful to do this is to rewrite and rephrase your work at least 3 times. And then check that your content is purposeful by asking questions about what is the value that you're offering to the consumer, is the information described in the most simplistic manner, and what can be done to further unclutter and amplify the information. A fun exercise to get into the simple mindset is look around the room and see if there are 3 things that would be easy to live without. And then do that with your brand and your campaign, and what are those things that you could do without and still communicate the message. So in summary, marketing, simplicity is the most effective. Always ensure your content and your campaign has a clean design and tells a compelling story. Strive for simplicity by understanding and selectively creating understandable, purposeful messages. I'm going to say that again. Strive for simplicity by selectively creating understandable, purposeful messages. So we could have just said that and maybe made that the entire episode, but hopefully you'll remember selective, understandable, and purposeful to make things simple. Thanks for coming back to the Marketing Mindset every week. Is there any topic that we missed that we should cover? Are there some ideas that you want us to see us cover? Remember to check us out on youtube.com/AgencySparks. Of course, this particular episode was inspired by the AgencySparks blog, so you can go to agencysparks.com/blog or even agencysparks.com/blog archives and see all of the past episodes as well as this one. So anyway, thanks for joining me on the Marketing Mindset. Look forward to seeing you next week.